Alright, today we got an unboxing from Kevin. Now this is a package that I was supposed to get from him like over a year ago. So basically there's a story behind these items. Okay, so there's two rock lantanas in here and then something else. The story with the rock lantanas is that originally, this was probably 3 years ago now, 3 years ago, he messaged me saying his girlfriend's uncle really liked dancing Santas. So, you know me, of course, everyone has to have a rock lantana. So I had purchased him a lantan Christmas time and up on the housetop. But last year, again, over a year ago now, he ended up passing away. I'm not going to say too much because it's just going to be kind of weird. But, yeah, so basically Kevin was like, so basically since you already paid for these, just pay for shipping and I'll send these to you. And that was over a year ago that he said that. And I'm getting another rock lawn from Tyler too, his original shorts on. That was over a year ago too that I bought that from Tyler. So I've been waiting so long to get these. But yeah. He's never sent me a video of the lantan one, so I don't know how it works or what pitch it is. He also had a fur ball that he was going to send me, but he lost it. It was a Christmas one. All the bags. Oh, here's this is the other item. So it's a Macarena Gorilla, but this one has like a weird instrumental in the middle of the recording audio. I've never heard another one have it. I'll show you an example after I unbox everything. Here's the up on the housetop. Oh. And then here's the Christmas time. Oh wow, this one's box is really in rough shape. Oh wow, it's packaged really nice. It almost looks like it was never used. Did they never use it? I think this is still brand new in the box, never used. I don't think he ever played it or used it. I don't know. Or Kevin just put it back how it was, but still weird. No one usually packs them up like they were like this. And then this is just another one of those twisting Santas. I told him, well, I didn't really want this one, but for an extra $10, he threw it in. Because I already have one of these. So yeah. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to get this opened up and then we'll test it and see how it works. But yeah, that's weird. I have to ask Kevin if this was actually ever used, because it doesn't look like it. The condition of the box makes it look like it was used a lot, but this shows that it wasn't. I mean, it's all taped up and everything, so I don't think so. The buttons are yellowed though. He's twist tied down still and everything. Look, the head is up, but by tomorrow it'll be down. The arms are tight. Oh my god, it's gonna move really good. Let's see which September model.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Well, it's gonna need a new belt at least. Looks like.
I feel like singing. How about a Christmas dance?
Just regular pitch, I guess. Sometimes when I usually keep them like this for a while, and then they start moving the other way better. Same with the heads. Let's try that up on the housetop. He sent me a few videos of this one, but those were also really old too. I think it's on the lower pitch side as well. I don't know.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. I just love singing. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Come on, let's dance. Up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down to the chimney with lots of toys.
Just normal pitch.
For the little ones' Christmas joy.
Alright, now I'm gonna show you the Gorilla. It's not very loud. It might need a new speaker. It's kind of quiet. See that note right there? The others don't really do it like that. It's not clear like that. The 6-7 second timing mark when you first play it. It's gonna get copyrighted because weirdly, this recording of the Macarena is copyrighted. So I want them. This one's loud. I want them all to be loud like this one. But you'll see this one, and I have a few gorillas that have that recording. Those two big ones have that recording, and then that white one, and then that one that has no shirt. And none of them do that clear music note in the middle of the song like this one does. So that's why I bought this, basically. And this was something Kevin found recently, so that's why he finally was able to ship the Santas, because it was like something that I finally bought off of him. So he was able to just send it with the rest of my stuff. I want to find a speaker that's loud like this for all. This one's really quiet too. See, no notes like that one does. I'll show you just again. Oh, what the fuck? Did you hear that glitch? That one doesn't start over either when you flip the switch. Weird. I'll show you the white one's about as loud as this one. It probably sounds loud in the video, but off camera, it's not loud at all. I mean, compared to that one. It's so weird how these vary so much. Some can be so loud and others just don't sound good at all. That one just has no bass whatsoever. I noticed that this is actually the shirt to that one. And this one's original shirt must have went missing. It's only the Macarena Gorilla has the stripes that are that narrow. It's loud too. I've never seen another Macarena Gorilla with hands like this. They all have like a fist hand, but this is the only one I've ever seen that the hands are open. And there's no shirt, so I wonder what shirt this one was originally supposed to have. Just showing all of them with this recording, even though now I can't monetize this video because this recording. See, none of them do that. So this probably is my favorite recording of the Macarena that these gorillas can have. There's so many versions. There's like 6 versions almost, it seems like, or maybe even a few others, but I don't know. Mainly 6, I think. Got the one with no instrumentals at the beginning or end, which just sings 3 times. You've got the older recording, which these ones play. You've got ones that sound kind of weird that the older models also have, like the Macarena Gorilla. There's 2 like recordings for those, which some of these have as well. And then there's that recording, and then there's the one with the instrumental at the beginning and the end, and it sings 3 times. So there's just so many. But I think this one sounds the best, this recording. It probably sounds the best because it is pretty much the official recording for the most part, which is why the videos of this recording gets copyrighted. Now I'm just showing you all of them. Okay. Ones with this audio are the hardest ones to find, and there's not very many. I've always only seen one of each. My original one that had the 23 on the hat, then Mr. John has the brown one with the 23 on the hat, and then there's this one, and then there's one with the guitar. And yeah, there's each of the versions of that have this recording I've only seen one of. So these are the hardest ones to find out of like the regular gorillas, especially the ones with the red and white striped shirt. There's ones that are harder to find that have different shirts and stuff, but like out of like the more traditional looking ones, those are the hardest ones to find. And again, I don't know what this one's supposed to be, so I don't know if that's supposed to be a white and red stripe or what. Yeah, this recording and that one are my favorite ones. So yeah, that's basically another older one. I feel like that recording was like before like the recording that these ones have. There's a specific order that these recordings go, but I don't know if anyone has ever really figured it out. That's basically the second version of the Macarena Gorilla, I think. Or the older one, who knows. And most of the Macarena Gorillas only seen it twice, but some of them seen it 3 times. See, so they're also random and different. There's so many different, like, I don't know how they kept track and kept making differences with all these. I don't know how. The story behind how these were produced is something that I wish we could figure out, because it's got to be an interesting story. I'm not going to show this one in this video because the battery compartment isn't hooked up, but I have these two have the same recording as that one, but these two are low pitch and that one's high pitch. And another thing about the Macarena Gorilla is they have Gemmy battery compartments, but they're not made by Gemmy. So I think that's very strange too. I also wondered if like this version of the recording, which could have been one of the very first ones, which I think it is, because again, it was my first Macarena Gorilla, this kind. And towards the end of the recording, like it has like a weird noise. All of them have that odd record, but I just think it was like a mess up during the production or like when they were first making these. See, that noise. Like, I feel like it wasn't originally supposed to have that sound in the background. But that's how all this version model are. There's a whole bunch of gorillas that have that, but I don't think it was supposed to be that way. And then they changed it, you know. And then there's this recording, which I think, again, I feel like this is the oldest recording, the very first ones. It just, you'd think it has to be by the way it sounds. And these ones, and the ones that look like this, are the most common versions. to get a jumbo version that has that recording. The jumbo ones have a bigger speaker, so they're louder. So, I don't know, if I had to guess, I would think the recording went from this, the Macarena Gorilla, and then to this, which may be the first or second, I don't know which version, probably second version of the Macarena Gorilla. And then to this audio, the audio this one has, most of them have the audio that the brown one that I showed have, this one. So there's like two. There's like this audio version, and then there's this audio version, which I think these are the earlier ones. I don't know about the recording on these ones, and then the one that plays the instrumental at the beginning and the end. I feel like that might have been the last version that was made, but I don't know. But this one's recording, and this recording seems like to be the most popular, or the most common recording ones. There's a fair amount that have the recording of these, but yeah. And those are, I guess, never mind. Note it does in between where it does the second and third round. There's a model that doesn't have that. It just kind of pauses and then it repeats. That's the version that only plays twice of this audio recording, pretty much. And that's like the worst recording out of all of them because it's so bad. The audio quality, it's so compressed and it's just horrible. That's the worst. I hate the ones with that recording. So, yeah, there's actually about 8 to 9 recordings for these Macarenas, if you count those like little instrumental differences, I guess. But if you don't count those, then basically this is all the audio. These are one of each of all the different audio versions, basically, which is 7. And why they made so many, I don't think we'll ever know. Probably all have diverse different companies, but still, the fact that they made so many variations, and again, this isn't even close to all of them. Like, there's ones with blue stripes, green stripes, just so many shirt designs, just ones with logos on it. I just wonder, like, how they came up with all this, you know. And there's usually a brown version of each of these, and there's brown ones with the red stripes. Most of them have the blue or green stripes, but there's a few versions that have white, you know, so it's, yeah. This is one I'm still curious about. See, I always think it's the one that has this recording, but, like, see, I don't remember anything about this one. This is my second Macarena Gorilla from my childhood, and I don't remember anything really about it. It must not have worked very long, because it doesn't really look like it, because most of the ones, there's one like this that has the regular red and white stripes, but it has this same face. But this one doesn't really look like that. I can't find one that looks exactly like this, so I can't really tell what version this was supposed to be. I think it had the white compartment, but yeah. Again, I just don't remember anything about this one. And I remember the same thing. I didn't remember, like, even back in, like, 2008, I didn't remember that I had the white Santa gorilla that plays Rock the Halls until my grandma pulled it out of a closet where it was all broken in pieces. I had no memory of that. there's a few childhood. I mean, I usually have a good memory with my childhood items, but there's just a few that I just did not, and that just shows they probably just didn't work very long, if that was the case. They're the last two Macarena ones, and these have the recordings of basically the ones we started with, but the difference with these is the audio is so muffled. I don't like it when the audio is really muffled on these. Nope. Yeah, so I also forgot to mention about this version. The pitches are all over the place on these. Some are, one of these is kind of high pitch, the other one's lower pitch. There's some that are so low pitch and some that are so high pitch. It's so weird. They have that version always has the biggest pitch differences between each version. Do this one more time after showing all of those. It's weird. Seeing if there's like other differences. It's weird that the two wires are also white on here, and all the others, though, they're black and red. That one's black and yellow. This Gorilla also has the most sensitive sound sensor out of all of them. Like, it picks up the slightest little sounds. And, like, some of these, like, especially, like, these versions, they're not very good at sensing sound. Ah. Basically, future Macarena Gorillas, what I hope to find is basically, again, another one with the 23 on the hat, because that's just one of my favorite Macarena Gorillas. I had it for so long until it fried, and yeah. And then I would like to get, I mean, they're always on eBay, the brown versions of this one, and then a large version with that recording, and yeah. Like, I don't want, like, every version of the Macarena Gorilla, all the different, like, colored stripe versions. I just, like, want the ones with the main recording differences and all that. And my favorite ones are the traditional white and red striped ones. So, those are my favorite versions, because those are just basically, yeah, my original ones. My very first one, The second one, the third one, they all had the white and red stripes, so that's the one that I like the most because of that. This was my fourth one, which I found at the rummage sale in 2008. There was another one I saw at a rummage sale in the early 2000s, but the person didn't want to sell it, and I don't remember which version it was. It was probably like this one or something, but I don't know. They showed it to me. I just don't remember. They would have had to play it more than one time for me to remember. I know it's been long, but there's one more item to show. We got to show that twisting Santa now. The one was from Kevin. It's funny. He said it was low pitch, but this one's still lower pitch than this one, than the one from Kevin. They're so sensitive to sound. Dead.
Come on, Santa. Come on, Santa. It's Christmas time. Come on, Santa.
It's a little better now. Alright guys, that's finally the end of the video, so